Let's meet the visiting Houston Rockets. At forward, Bol. The center, Ware. At the other forward, Jaden McDaniels. At guard, Tyler Hero. At the other guard, LaMeloMVP4. The head coach of the visiting team is Udoka. Introducing the starting five for your Washington Wizards. At the center position, 6'10", number 43. Marvin Bagley III. Starting at power forward, 6'7", number 14, Dpoy2. At the other forward position, 6'9", number 9. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 24, Vassal. Starting at the other guard, 6'2", 0,
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. McDaniels is out there with Bol. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's LaMelo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, they've got Marvin Bagley. Dpoy2 is out there with Q. Then there's Vassal. And it's Lillard in at the 1. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Pass to Bagley.
Hit me, I'm open.
And Bol sends it back. Here's Bol into the lane, and Bol slams it in.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. Such a hard contest. This guy can handle, and he's got size.
It's Vassal on the wing. Off with the layup. McDaniels with the ball. And it's Vassal picking him up. Now, McDaniels, he's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And stolen by Bay. Pass to Lillard. Bagley from outside. The Wizards with another miss. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Ware passes the ball.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his range of the game. But boy, the potential is limitless.
This is his first free throw of the game.
LaMelo Ball.
And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
In transition, here come the Wizards. Hughes' shot is off.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Houston needs to get a shot off. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Bay against Bol. From 12 feet out, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And that mid-range isn't where Bay butters his bread, but if forced, he's more than able of knocking those down.
Hero passes to Ware. Count the basket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Vassal outside. Back to Lillard. Hands it from downtown.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Ware, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Vassal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Tyler, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Here's Lillard. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Rockets trail. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star
Post attack.
Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Brink. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now here's Ellis after Kevin Johnson's miss. G kicks to Ellis. Dishes it to G. Houston moving it around. 5 on the clock. Shots good by Stojakovic.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Anderson passes to Tice. Johnson outside. Now here's Tice. Still yet to score. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Daniel Tice understanding when to get physical and test the defense, puts him in a tough spot. He draws contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Ellis. G dishes to Ellis. On the wing, Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington. Anderson right side. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Ellis against Johnson. There's the pass to Tice. And another miss by Washington.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Stojakovic. Pass to G. Takes the 3. Houston gets it back. Kicks it to Stojakovic. Here's Ellis. Pass to G. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Hayes with it. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Tice. It's good.
Wow, Daniel Tice willing to play through contact and finish strong. Nicely done.
Stojakovic against Thompson. Stojakovic dishes to Ellis. Now, here is Stojakovic. Defense is right there. And now, a fast break Anderson with the ball. And Ellis with the block. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 1. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
We've got Devin Vassal. Saddiq Bey is out there with Bagley. Then it's Q, and it's Lillard in at the corner. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Well, LaMelo ball in the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Lillard, the pass to Bagley. Here's Vassal. Outside, Bagley. Fires to the hoop. That one, no good.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Miller kicks to good. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Ball against Lillard. Ball, the pass to Sims. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top. Good to see a player going all out in the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So for the Rockets, Ware's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for G. Now, here's Ball. 11 points in the game. Here's Ware. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Wizards trail by 6. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bay passes to Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. Now, Hero, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Hero kicks to Miller. Back to Hero. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard, the pass to Vassal. To the inside. Lillard against Ball. Pass to Hero. Back to Ball. From deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now a 10-point Rocket lead. So timeout called here. First for Washington. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And a change for the Rockets. Holes checked in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Ball surveying the defense. And here is McDaniel. Still without a basket. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. 11-point game. Here's Shorty. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Shorty's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Bull.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Washington making a change. Thompson's checked in. For Washington, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Johnson against Ball. Johnson, the pass to Anderson. Rockets with the rebound. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, what a nice find for LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Wizards trail by 13. Johnson with it. Scoreless thus far. Count it.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Daniel Tice. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Bull. Peja Stojakovic comes in for McDaniels. She's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Ellison for Ball. Now here's Ellis. And they'll get another chance. Thompson against Stojakovic. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Shorty. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shorty's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Ellis kicks to Ware. Passes it to Stojakovic. Right wing. From downtown. Ware, no good. Johnson dishes to Thompson. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached halftime in this one. Rockets ahead, up by 9.
The Rockets.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
DC family, you're Wizards.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. But you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Big-time play throughout the first half for LaMelo Ball. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They were getting after it on the glass. Like, wow, they got a nice edge in that department.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. LaMelo Ball is out there with Hero. Then it's Bol. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
Here's Lillard driving the lane, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Washington.
From the inbound, and it's laid in by Vassal. Vassal's got his second basket of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now Ball. 17 points in the game. Outside, Hero. There's the feed to Ball. The kick out to Ball. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Ware. He's got 9. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Q. McDaniels defending. Q passes to Lillard. And here's Bay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bay really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
He's perfect from the line this time. Rockets leading by 8. Now here's Ball. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Ball can't hit.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's Q. The Wizards with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Ball. Shoots over Lillard. Hits the jump hook. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Yeah, inside, Ball does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Lillard misses.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Ball with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Bagley from outside. And another miss by Washington.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
McDaniels kicks to Ware. Pass to Hero. Now the pass to Ware. Clock is at 3. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got 6 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Timeout call for Rockets.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Wizards. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Hero. And here is McDaniel. Still scoreless. Not going to go that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. So for the Wizards, Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Bagley. Shorty comes in for Devin Vassal. And it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. Wizards trail by 14. Passes to Anderson. Now Horton Tucker. Got a hand on it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
McDaniels up top, defended by Horton Tucker. Clock at 6. There's the lob to Hero. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, a little bit of a high wire act there from Hero. Getting elevated, giving them a dose of energy on that alley-oop.
Goodwin with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Hayes with the steal.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
McDaniels against Johnson.
2 minutes.
Outside Hero. Back to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Hero passes to Goodwin. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Horton Tucker with it. Working on McDaniels. Basket counts.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Goodwin with it. No scoring in this one. Back to Hero. Pass to Goodwin. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Pass to McDaniels. Right side Hero. Ostertag pass to Goodwin.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And Washington making a change. Thompson's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Ostertag. G comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Ellis in for Goodwin. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Shorty on the wing, Johnson. Down low, here's Shorty. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Ellis against Bay. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bay's got 7 points in the game. Here's Ellis. There's the drive. And so it's the Houston Rockets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Devin Vassal out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Q in at the 3-6. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Now Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's G. Vassal grabs the board.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
The shot's good from Bay.
And since he entered the league, Vassal's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Passes it to G. At the elbow, Bowles. It's over Bay. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Vassal, the pass to Bagley. He kicks to Lillard. Stolen by Ellis. And G now atop the key. He feeds it to Ware. It's Ellis on the wing. Covered by Lillard. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Bull can't hit. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 17. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Ball's checked in for Ellis. Driving in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Washington shooting reasonably well, 45%. Outside, Bagley. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Vassal, the pass to Bagley. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. G kicks to Ware. Over Bagley. Ware, no good. Wizards trail by 19. Bay wide open, and he fires. And another miss by Washington. Ball against Lillard. Left side, Ball. Pass to Ware. Back to Ball. Over Lillard. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 21.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. The NBA is always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is all over the league. Teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Houston. Vassal against Hero. They could use a bucket.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
He dishes it to G. Back to Hero. Feeds to Ware. Kicks to G. Houston moving it around. Over Bagley. Ware, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Vassal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 as the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Tyler Hero picks one up.
Second team foul.
You watch Vassal. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Ball. Ball up top. Back to Ball. Fires from deep. Rebound, Washington. Pass to Q. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
There's the three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Houston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Hero passes the ball. Three-pointer through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
And the shot goes in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Rockets making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Miller comes in for Bull. McDaniels, he's checked in for G. And Goodwin subbed in for Tyler Hero.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
And the pass to Goodwin. And it's Ball in the corner. 5 to shoot. Now here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. Fires the three. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Goodwin.
Three-point field goal.
Goodwin's got his third assist on the night.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Wizards foul. Daniel Tice. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Rockets. Miller. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Anderson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
There's a herky-jerky movement to what Kyle Anderson does. So difficult to guard him without fouling.
Houston making a switch here. Heroes checked in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wound up there for Miller.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Washington. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Passes it to Hero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.